Welcome to the channel. I'm Amedio602, and today we're going to be playing some Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies. Whether you're looking to grind out the trophies for the platinum, or whether you're just looking to enjoy zombies for the first time, today's video is meant to be a really brief introductory video so that you can learn just how the mechanics of this mode work and jump right into it. The first thing to know about Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies is that the weapon XP, operator XP, and character XP are all shared between multiplayer and zombies. So if you've already leveled up a gun in multiplayer, that gun is going to be the same weapon level in zombies. For example, you can see I've got the AS-44 here. In zombies, it's a little bit different. You only get 7 attachments. You don't get all 10 attachments. You don't get to choose your ammunition type or your proficiency, or I think it's called kit is the third one. So you can only have up to 7 attachments here. And you can see on this particular loadout, I only have 5 of the attachments because I really didn't care for any of the choices that I had at this weapon level for the other 2 for the barrel and the stock here. Just like in multiplayer, if you've got a weapon like the AS-44 that has a corresponding operator who has that as their favorite weapon, then you want to link those 2 up so that you get bonus operator XP and weapon XP. You can see I've got Beatrice selected here, and her favorite weapon is that AS-44. In Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies, you also have access to 4 artifacts. This is quite similar to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies. In fact, I think all 4 of these artifacts were in that game, so we're just going to run through each one real quick. The Energy Mine lets you spawn an explosive, and it's going to blow up on the enemy. So it's just like a landmine, only it's a floating blue orb on the map. The second one is the Ether Shroud. The Ether Shroud gives you a 5-second invincibility cloak, and you're not really technically invincible, I guess, but the enemies don't attack you for 5 seconds, so that's pretty cool. Great for picking off a revive or for getting out of a crowd. Next, we've got the Ring of Fire, and this gives you bonus damage for 15 seconds. This one's a little bit spotty because the Ring of Fire doesn't always spawn right on top of you like it used to do in Cold War Zombies. Sometimes the Ring of Fire will spawn in a really weird location and it just won't be very useful. And finally, we have Frost Blast, which creates a polar vortex, damaging enemies and slowing any enemies who enter it afterward. So this one's pretty good for running away as well. Also, just like in multiplayer, if you want to activate a double weapon XP or a double XP token, all those work just the same in zombies. For me, I'm going to go ahead and activate a 30-minute double weapon XP token right now, and we're going to jump into a game. I like to play solo, personally. You can play Der Anfang, that's just online, so you can be co-op with up to 3 other players cross-platform. Private, if it's a match with just you and you just want your friends to be able to join. And solo is when you're just playing by yourself. The big difference in solo mode is that you start the game off with a self-revive. In the other modes, you do not, because presumably you might have teammates who can revive you. Load into the game, select your class, and now we've got our loadout.
Allied soldiers, this is Professor Croft. Oberfuhrer von List and his demon court
In the first round, you're going to have anywhere between 6 and 10 zombies that you can kill. If you kill the zombie with a headshot, you get 30 points. You can see that shows up in the bottom left of the screen. A melee kill is worth 25 points, and just a regular old body shot is worth 20 points. You accumulate the points. You can spend those points in the mystery box right here, or you can spend them over at the Pack-a-Punch machine, which is right here. Around the map, there are also these crystals here. You can destroy those by punching them or shooting them, and they're going to drop items for you. You can see we just picked up a stim, and I also have this thing called salvage, and you can see that in the bottom left, just next to the points. That was 50 salvage. You can use your salvage over here at the crafting table to craft different armor and equipment. So you can see here we've got these 3 different portals. This one says Blitz, and it has a picture of this sewer area. The second portal, in this case, also says Blitz, and this is a picture of a windmill area. And over here, the third and final portal is Harvest, and this is inside this theater right over there. I really like the Blitz portal in the sewer, because I feel like that plays very nicely. And we can also get our first drink of demonic essence. There are 5 different demonic essence fountains throughout the map. You can see there's one right over there that's red. The first drink from each of the fountains is free, and each of the fountains gives you a separate,
This is Croft.
almost
We are on
like
the offensive.
almost like the
Kill
old
anything that
Juggernog
moves.
and that sort of thing from other Zombies games. This green one right here boosts your reload speed, and it's called Demonic Frenzy. So you can see now, if we reload our weapon, it's going to reload a little bit faster. In Blitz mode, you can see there's a timer in the middle left of the screen. Once that timer reaches 0, you're going to be teleported back to the main area. And in Blitz mode, there is no real objective other than to survive. I'd recommend killing as many zombies as possible, just for XP, weapon XP, and points. See there, we just picked up a max ammo. The max ammo, of course, fills up all the ammunition in all of your weapons. And that usually drops right around the 20 or 25th zombie that you kill. At the end of each round, you get 1,000 times the round number in bonus points. We just finished round 1, so we got 1,000 bonus points. So now we can take our 1,740 points, and I'm going to save them. That's what I recommend you do as well.
Well done.
And the objective for the first few rounds is just to survive and build up points. At the end of each round, you can go to this Covenant altar right here. Notice in the bottom left we have 1 heart. You can spend your hearts here at the Altar of Covenants to unlock special abilities. I really like this one right here. Critical kills, which is basically headshots, return a bullet to your magazine. So now, when I kill a zombie with a headshot, watch my ammunition. It's a little bit hard with this AS-44. You can see that that round went back into the magazine. You can see over there we have another harvest objective, transmit, and another blitz objective. In the early rounds, if you're just trying to get through the rounds as quickly as possible, Blitz is definitely the way to go.
We have a chance to go on the offensive.
These purple areas you can't go through. The zombies do spawn on the other side, but we can't go to the other side of that. You can also use your points to purchase ammunition. You can see I've got double points there. Double points usually drop around 40 eliminations. And I'm going to wait till as long as possible to grab that because I'd like my double points to last through the end of the round. If you remember before, I said that you get 1,000 times your round number in XP when you complete the round. If double XP, or excuse me, if double points are active when that happens, then you are going to get double the points. So when this round ends, we should get 4,000 bonus points. You can see there we go, plus 4,000, because we were smart about picking up that double points power-up. At the end of the round, you can see the world grows harder, and now we've unlocked a new area of the map. In this case, we've got this blue power-up fountain, which is Venomous Vigor. This boosts our regen speed. I believe this has to do with how quickly your health regenerates after you've gotten hit, so let's test that out. So you can see just how long it takes to regenerate health.
Once you are dead, you will answer my command.
The weapon XP is really good at the beginning of the round, but then the more zombies you kill in the round, it dwindles a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and pack-punch our weapon here. Level 1 gives you extra weapon attributes, and notice right now we have 60 rounds in this magazine. Pack-a-punch also gives you a much larger magazine. Now we've got 80 rounds, and pew-pew effects. Our 3 choices now are Transmit, Blitz, and Harvest. We're going to jump into a Harvest match next. Harvest works differently from Blitz in that we have this obelisk in the center of the map here called a Sin Eater. We have to kill zombies, collect rune stones and deposit them into the Sin Eater, and you have to do this 3 different times. Once again, we have these purple barricades that we can't go past. We've got the yellow demonic drink here. This is called Diabolical Damage. This increases our headshot damage. This zombie dropped a rune stone. You can see it right there on the ground. You get 10 points for picking up a rune stone. And we've collected 5 rune stones now. We're just going to deposit these into the Sin Eater. That kills all the zombies on the map and takes the Sin Eater to the 2nd location. Starting in round 3, you get this new kind of zombie called a Boom Schreier, and they explode when they're killed, or they'll run up on top of you and then explode. We'll let this one explode on me just to show you what it looks like. There we go. 59 damage. In both Harvest and Transmit mode, you can actually spawn an infinite number of zombies. As long as you don't complete the objective, more and more zombies will spawn. So if you're just farming kills for the 10,000 kill trophy, or the 2,500 Pack-a-Punch level 3 trophy, then you can do that in Transmit or Harvest mode. They're both pretty straightforward. Right now in Harvest mode, you can see I've got zombies spawning right above me here. We've also got zombies that are going to jump in through this window, and this holding wall right here. At around 120 eliminations, you get another power-up. This one was an insta-kill. And you can see we are leveling up our gun here. Normally I'd stay here and farm a little bit more to get some more points, but I'm going to go ahead and deposit the rune stones to the Sin Eater just to end the round. You can see our 3,000 bonus points right there, and that's going to take us into round 4. The world grows harder once again. We're going to drink the Fiendish Fortitude, which increases our health. In between rounds, you can revisit the Altar of Covenants. The power-ups that are offered do change.
I must give my heart away for a good cause.
You can see here you can carry up to 3 active covenants.
But I have a feeling I'll be back.
Now I've got a chance to turn an enemy zombie friendly. You can see how that looks right here. That used to be called Brain Rot in previous games. The only 2 choices I have right now are Blitz and Harvest, so I'm in a hurry, so I'm going to go ahead and run the Blitz. You can run either one, it's fine. Notice here in round 4, our Blitz timer has increased. We've got about 2.5 minutes on the clock. You get about 1 minute base plus 30 seconds for each round that you're in. So the longer you go, the longer the Blitz rounds go. So we're in round 4, that's going to be 30 seconds times each of those 3 rounds past round 1. Another way to think about it is 30 seconds base plus 30 seconds per round. Oh, and we just got a nuke. So that was around 150 eliminations. You get the nuke power up. We're going to come over to the crafting table. You can see the level 1 armor is 750 salvage, so we're going to craft that. Level 2 armor costs 1,500 salvage. Level 3 armor is 3,000 salvage. You can also repair your armor at any time for 250 salvage. Inside this theater, we've got our 5th and final power-up right here, which is called Aethereal Haste. It boosts your movement speed. So it's roughly the equivalent of stamina. In between rounds, you can kill as many or as few zombies as you like, just based on how many points you need. this is not the most efficient way to kill zombies, but it is pretty good for your weapon XP. Once you get to round 5, you have the option to exfil over here, which we're not going to do that yet. I want to show you at least one round of transmit. But first, it looks like we've got another blitz to deal with, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and once the blitz round is over, we'll meet back here. Well, we're here in the middle of this blitz, and you can see in round 5 they spawn a new type of zombie. I forgot about that, so that's my apologies there. This zombie right here is called a Sturmkrieger, and they shoot back. So definitely focus fire on them, go for headshots. You can also shoot the pack on their back. Max ammo at 300 limbs. Show you his pack. Oh, that's not good. We got downed. We're going to go ahead and use the self-revive and the Ether Shroud here. Whew, that was a close call. Trying to show you that pack. It's usually best to just shoot them in the head from afar. But they do have this pack on their back. So you can shoot that for bonus damage as well. Alright, we're back after that blitz. Ooh, had to use my self-revive there. Was not pretty. We've Pack-a-Punch to level 2. We've upgraded our Brain Rot to purple, which is epic. And now we're going to show you the third and final game type of Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies, which is transmit, and then we're going to move on, and if we survive this, we're going to do an exfil. One thing to know about transmit, this orb you have to escort it all the way to the end of the level. You can see the progress meter on the left, but if you're not near the orb won't move. And this is probably the most effective way to farm zombie eliminations in Vanguard Zombies. You can see the zombies right here are just going to spawn right in front of me. And I guess I'm on another zombie spawn here. So you can just stand here and shoot zombies. There may be a better place. Let's see if we can find a better spot. If we can't find a better spot, we'll just move the orb a little bit. See, there's a zombie spawn right here. You do not have to stay within this yellow area either. You can go outside. It does a little bit of damage to you, but it's not too hateful. The big thing is you don't want zombies to get behind you. Nuke at 330 elims. So if you wanted to, you could just stand here and farm zombies all day long. This is how you could get, if you had a Pack-a-Punch level 3 gun in round 6, you could definitely get your 10,000 zombie kills in one game. You can see here the spawns are very predictable.
What? I didn't like the way you're looking at me.
There are better ways to do this, different transmit maps. You'll just have to play around, see what works best for you. For now, we're going to escort this orb to the end, so we can get to the exfil. Once you get about to the end, in rounds past about 3 or 4, it does spawn the Boom Shriers and the Sturmkriegers on you. So right about here, I'm expecting to have a pretty tough fight when we get to about the 90% point. That is a max armor power up at about 400 elims. Objectives complete. Notice I didn't even have to fight that Sturmkrieger at the end there. We have now made it into round 7. The world grows harder once again.
Take it back.
And I think I'm just going to leave the Covenants that I already have. I cannot afford Pack-a-Punch level 3 yet. If I had farmed a lot more zombies and maybe ended with some double points, I'd be able to afford that here at level 7. I am going to go ahead and hit the mystery box a couple times here. The mystery box gives you a lot of Pack-a-Punch weapons, assuming you've already got one. Of course, it gave me a non-Pack-a-Punch pistol for my first one.
I will fight
But
with
we're going to hit it a
whatever
few
is
more
at hand.
times and see what it gives us.
Swarms of enemies require a swarm of bullets. The weapon
Looks
of
like we got a
resistance.
level 1 Pack-a-Punch M1 Garand here. So we're just going to hang on to that. Maybe we'll use that to shoot our way out during the Exfil. To initiate the Exfil, walk up here, hold in the use key or the reload key, and you can see now I have to kill 40 zombies just to get the rift portal to open.
Professor, your soldiers tire of
Let's craft some armor and kill 40 zombies.
Do not
And you can train the zombies, you can just shoot them as they come up to you, it doesn't really matter.
What? I didn't like the way it was looking at me.
You get as much time as you need to kill these 40 zombies. Once those zombies are dead, however, you're going to have a limited timer to make it to the Exfil portal.
Keep the eye.
Alright, now the portal's going to appear. We need to find it first. There it is. And you can just run past all these zombies. You don't have to kill any of the zombies during the Exfil. I definitely don't recommend spending time fighting more Sturmkriegers if you can avoid it. And hold in square, and that's going to complete our Exfil.
Ah, I knew you would make it to safety.
Well, hopefully you enjoyed that, and now you know a little bit more about Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies and how they work. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this in the future. And as always, thank you very much for watching.